So last night I had this randomly weird idea that I will be rendering my artwork only using the blending modes in ibispaint. And I'm also not allowed to use any midtones. So this is the sketch we're gonna work on. By the way, it's that one heart girl. I don't know what to call it, but you might have seen that on YouTube. So I just wanted to draw her, so I made a little sketch. And I'm gonna put in the base colors now. Okay, let's make it a little lighter and dull. Okay, so I'm just gonna eyedrop all the colors from the reference and just putting in all the base colors real quick. And after putting in the base colors, I realized that since I'm gonna be using blending modes, so I had to make a clean sketch. And as you can see, I'm putting all the base colors again. Okay, so after making the clean sketch, I put all the base colors on separate layers so that I can, easily use the blending modes on each layer. So as you can see, I put another layer on clipping on the skin and then I set it to multiply. And I'm using the same color as the skin tone. Like I did not change the color. And you can see I just put the shadows using the same skin color. Okay, so I add another layer and put it to clipping. And now I was just going through all the different blending modes to see how much can they change the color, and this linear burn looks really good. So I'm using the same skin color, by the way, for shading the skin. I did not change the color, I'm just using the blending modes. And I think I like this one, so I'm gonna wait, what's that? Okay, so it kept playing with me, so I had to do it all again. And yes, now we are going to add the darker shadows. And after that, okay, so I was about to put her makeup on when I realized that I cannot put more than 2 layers on clipping. So I had to merge all the skin layers and then add another layer on clipping. And as you can see, I was suffering. I could not find the right color for the lips.
One eternity later.
Okay, so now moving on to the clothes. We're gonna render the clothes now. By the way, I was still not satisfied with how the lips are looking, so I just decided to, finish the rest of the artwork first and then I will return to the lips. Okay, so I put another layer on clipping for the eyes and I turned that into screen, which is also a blending mode. And as you can see, the same red color is now looking lighter. So I wasn't quite satisfied, so I had to switch it to add, and now it looks more bright and shiny. And I returned to the lips, obviously because they were looking very off. Like you can see the lips had a totally different color from the rest of the artwork. They were too bright, to be honest. Like the color was just not blending in with the rest of the artwork for some reason. So I had to switch it again, by the way, back to the clothes, and I'm using the same method again. Take the same color, put the layer on multiply, and start shading. Okay, can someone please tell me why did I keep returning to the lips? And I decided not to give up. I started messing up with the lip color again, and let's see what I'm doing. Okay, it looks even worse than before, to be honest, but I decided not to give up. I am continuously doing something to make it look better. Wait, it kind of looks good, to be honest, like that. I think I should have kept it that darker. Okay, so I just noticed one thing about myself, that I have started to make the lip color darker these days. I don't know, maybe I started liking dark lip colors for some reason. Like I made 3 paintings in this month and I made all of their lip colors dark. Okay, so I think I decided to give up after all and started working with the hair. And as you can see, for the hair I use a very simple rendering method. Like I usually just put the darkest color first and then put the lighter color on top of it and then add some, traditional highlights as we're supposed to do that. Okay, adding some extra details as normal. And I did not use any blending modes or any other layers for this one. I was just doing this all on one layer. I was just adding black color, to be honest. Okay, so it was looking very colorless, so I decided to add some blush. Well, I forgot to add blush, to be honest. And okay, we're adding it all over the place. Okay, so adding the blush on the hands and the face, and then we're gonna Gaussian blur it. Well, it's actually a filter, and then we're gonna just put it to overlay. Hey, put it to overlay. Yeah, put it to overlay and then reduce the opacity. And yeah, and now she is blushing. And last but not least, time to add the extra dramatic effects. Also put this layer to multiply, and I'm using the same color as the background, and we are reducing the opacity, and then we're gonna pick the lighter color and put another layer to clipping and set it to add, and then we're gonna add some highlights like this, add some lighting for the extra dramatic effect. Like, it literally changes your whole artwork, to be honest. Just these two effects, add some shading and add some lighting. These just make your artwork so dynamic and dramatic. Okay, this is a little speed paint of the artwork. And hopefully you like this video. If you like this kind of challenges and want me to try more weird challenges like this, you can tell me in the comments and I will try my best to do it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!